Hello, my Fortniters. We are going to take Vendetta on a little trip today. We're going to visit all the shadow bases. You could also call them safe houses. They go by both. As you can see, I'm doing a funky little dance here. Since we've run out of challenges for the season, and the season is winding down still, I've taken it upon myself to create some overtime challenges for myself. This first one is visit all shadow bases in the same game. Since the battle bus was going by the Delta safe house, we're going to go there first. The Delta safe house is located on the Lazy Lake Island. It's dead center of Misty Meadows and the Lazy Lake, which I've marked on the map. We're going to first disguise ourselves so we can walk around undetected. I now look like a shadow henchman. Let's harvest some rock. Rock is good for the soul, especially hard rock or heavy metal. So we are now equipped with one blue pistol and our harvesting tool. We're going to count the henchmen we eliminate. This is number 1. I will take your weapon. It is a blue heavy assault rifle. Let's see if anyone's home. There he is, Shadow Henchman number 2. And just beyond the wall is number 3. Somebody just opened the door. Is it a henchman? Nope, it's a player. I'm not counting players. Nugget. Reminds me of Owen Hart, the wrestler. What a talented wrestler, cut down before his time. That was very sad. As you know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Bret Hart is actually one of my favorites. Alright, looks like I got my choice of great weapons. I have a couple duplicates. Nothing wrong with duplicates. I used to collect baseball cards, and I would always get duplicates. Seems this gentleman's crawled upstairs. To his chagrin. Let's bring this chest down to my level. We could go up top into the roof and look through that chest, but I would rather go to the next safe house. Let's make sure we got all the henchmen. They've all been got. You could say they got. You've heard of got milk, right? What about got henchmen? Let's get a little bit more rock. I always say you could never have too much rock. And let's disguise ourselves. That way when we visit the next house, we could land undetected. Let's see here. We will go to Echo next. Because I do see that Beta is in the eye of the storm, so we can go to Beta dead last. And hopefully we don't show up dead. Okay, there it is. Echo. Who remembers the TV show Dollhouse? The main character's name was Echo. Same actor from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, we're closing in on Echo. Whales use sonic echoes to determine the location. So do sharks to determine their prey. Okay, we're landing here. I'm not going to make my same mistake of falling out of the choppa too high. It's a very common mistake I make. Survivor medal. 50 players remaining. Congratulations. Okay, let's see what we can see here at Echo Shadow Base. This base is more of a house, so maybe we should refer to it as the safe house. That was a very sloppy shot. We'll use something a little bit more in the way of grenades. Okay. I believe we have now officially lost count of henchmen. No, we haven't. That was number 4 and 5. If you could remember, we eliminated 3 henchmen at Delta House, and we just took 2 down. So that's a grand total of 5. That would be 6. That would be 7. 7 shadow henchmen. Sounds like a nursery rhyme. Here's number 8. And you, my friend, have a nice reward for me. The epic minigun. I will claim that now. So that's 8 henchmen. And I will use you to open the chest so I can see what goodies are in here. There's nothing I really want. I'll take this small shield potion. That might come in later. And you are out of the game now, sir. Let's search around, make sure there's no stragglers. I gotta make sure that you're eliminated so you don't come back to life. Although I do love a good zombie movie. Alright. So we've cleared out that house. There was a chest in the attic, but I'm gonna bypass that as well for time's sake. Looks like someone was building a ramp there, but I did not run into them. We are now going to go to Alpha Shadow Base, located in Pleasant Park. And hopefully this is not an unpleasant experience. By the way, as a side note, Sims 4 is now only $9.99 on the PS4 in the PlayStation Store. My daughter's playing that right now in the background. I remember when one of the Sims games were released back in, I believe it was 2004 maybe? I went to the E3 convention and they had a very, very big display for it. They also had a big display for Half-Life 2, which was very exciting for me. Because as you know, I'm a huge Half-Life fan. Fortnite to me is the new Half-Life. Although Fortnite is a little bit more kid-friendly. Oh, we're going to eliminate you. Can't have you interfering in my plans to visit all the shadow bases in the same game. Now I am doing them out of order because the battle bus went by Delta first. And the storm had a little bit of a factor on my bearing. I would like to do another match where I visit them in order. Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta, Echo. So somebody has already taken the choppa from Pleasant Park. So I'm going to reuse this choppa. And we are now going to visit Charlie, which is up here on the hill. This is also known as the FN radio. Frank Nancy radio, and unfortunately the storm is washing over it, so I will not have an opportunity to eliminate any henchmen. And the same thing happened in Pleasant Park. Somebody had already eliminated all the henchmen. But we still are going to explore a little bit so that we can say we, yes, in fact, visited Charlie Base. There it is, Shadow Safe House Charlie. let's go upstairs. Let's see what's in the chests here. And that way I could feel satisfied with my visit here to Charlie Safe House. So that's 4 out of the 5 shadow shape. I can't even speak. Shadow safe houses. I'm tripping on my own words. Make sure to tie your shoelaces so you don't trip on your own shoes. Okay, here. Looks like the storm's not too far. I mean, I'm in the storm. What I meant to say was the edge of the storm. I still need to wake up here today. I'm just kind of rambling on, like that beautiful Led Zeppelin song. Alright, let's heal up and make sure I can get out of the storm so that I could visit Safe House Beta and make this challenge complete. Alright, I think we should be able to do it. Edge of the storm is nearby. We're passing by Mowdown. I remember my dad used to have me mow the lawn all the time. Where I grew up, we had a big yard, and actually mowing the lawn was pretty fun. Nothing like the smell of fresh cut grass, especially in the spring. Alright, so it looks like the chop is still here. Looks like someone took a chunk out of this roof. Let's heal up a little bit in case we encounter somebody. Oh! There's a shadow henchman. Knocked. That would be number 9. And I will take that. I now have 2 sniper rifles. Oh, and here's number 10. Shadow henchman number 10 knocked. Now let's go into the base itself. There we go. Number 11. Here's number 12. And number 13. Little sloppy shooting there. That makes a baker's dozen of shadow henchmen. 13, my friends. I will also try this challenge again at a later date, and I will do the safe houses in order from Alpha to Echo. And we'll see if we can get more than 13 henchmen. Alright, let's get out of here. Looks like the storm is impending. I will go ahead and just take the choppa I flew in on. And now I'm going to just play out the rest of the game and see what I can do. I would like to get somewhere safe. A safe house would have been nice. That sounds very safe. Being that safe is one of the root words. Chair. Landmark. Chair. I find that comical. Sometimes I like to take the sitting down emote and just sit right next to the chair. What is this? It's just a little rock on top of the mountain. An insignificant rock. Look at those happy mountains in the background with the powder drift. Reminds me of my trip to Big Bear a few years ago. Boy, is Big Bear awesome. We went in the summer. My wife and I, we actually got married on the first day of summer, which is June 21st. And we went for one of our anniversaries. We took the kids, of course, to Big Bear, California. And they have a lot of statues of bears, and they're rather big. Now, we didn't do any skiing or sledding or anything like that because there was no snow in the middle of summer. However, the alpine slides were open. That was fun. And then we did the water slides. Additionally fun. And we stayed at a cabin. I love cabins. One day I want to get a cabin in the woods. But I wonder if the internet will be spotty. Maybe I won't be able to play Fortnite anymore. It'll be a trade-off. I'll be trading in Fortnite for an actual fort. Alright, there's only 5 people left. Please allow me to ramble on. There we go. I guess we're gonna skedaddle out of this location. I was hoping to have a nice vantage point, or as my mom says, vista point. She likes to find vista points. That's a location with a scenic view. Usually they're off the freeway. We're going to drop in here. I think someone's down here, and yes they are, and oh, sloppy shooting, but I still got him. Let's see what we can get. Oh, AR specialist. Not bad for not really trying to fight anyone else, except for henchmen. So this is a neat little house. It's got the chest in the basement. Let's see what's inside. Is it going to be Freddy Fazbear? Nope. It's more supplies. I don't need a second minigun. Although I will take the bandage bazooka. 4 people left in this match. Sometimes when you have a lot of supplies just laying right next to each other, it's hard to distinguish which is which. Like say if I wanted to pick up the minigun, I might end up picking up everything else by accident. I think it's time to show myself and make myself known. I've been hiding in the basement far too long. Now mind you, it's not my parents' basement. In California, we really don't have basements. Where I grew up in Connecticut, every house has a basement. Our basement was spooky. At first, it was a recreation room. But then we kind of let it go, and then the spiders took over. And then it got really creepy. And there was a little window, and I swear we used to see eyes in the window sometimes. Glowing eyes. It was probably an animal. Oh. Wow, that's some horrible shooting. I apologize. Oh, eventually we got him. Boy, was that a waste of bullets. I apologize. I got a cramp in my wrist during that battle. Sometimes that happens. So if you're ever wondering why I'm shooting really poorly, my wrist cramps up. I have tendinitis and carpal tunnel. Too much swinging a hammer, working on a keyboard. I used to do 10 key when I worked in aerospace. That destroyed my wrist. And of course, video games. I've played way too many video games in my life. I'm 50 right now, so you could only imagine how many video games I've played so far. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the air. Get some good hits on him. He's coming back down in case that thing explodes on him. I'm going to heal up before my final battle. And I'm going to move in on this chopper situation. See if I can get him. Oh! The third guy took me. There was a third shooter, everybody. There he is, the sniper. I was not accounting for that. I did take a chance, and I paid the price. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And remember, please subscribe to my channel. You guys are the best, and I hope you have a great Fortnite.